From the very first second of this story, nothing is simple, nothing is quiet, and nothing is what it first appears, because Demi and Bret Engemann just broke their silence. Reacting to Season 3's explosive backlash and reliving a never-before-seen interview from Bret's almost appearance on The Bachelorette. And trust me, this one interview could have changed everything if fate didn't rewrite their story. Before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button deep into the emotions, the drama, and the truth behind one of reality TV's most unexpected love stories. Demi and Bret have had a whirlwind 2025, from online criticism to marriage challenges, fertility struggles, public misunderstandings, and now a resurfaced interview that none of them ever expected to see again. But before everything became a headline, before the drama of Season 3 unfolded, they were just two people navigating love, life, family, and faith. They married almost 5 years ago, built a blended family, and supported each other through high-profile moments and very real private battles. Viewers always saw them as the strong, united couple, until Season 3 painted Demi in a way that even she didn't recognize. And that's where the real story begins. Because when Bret sat down for this exclusive interview, he was sitting just off camera, while Demi poured her heart out about the criticism she faced, and the way her integrity had been questioned all season long. And when he finally spoke, he didn't hold back. Bret described Demi as the most authentic, truth-telling, kind, loving human being. A total contrast to the version edited and aired on TV. He was emotional, protective, frustrated, and honestly a little heartbroken watching his wife be misunderstood by millions. You could see it in his eyes. This wasn't a man doing PR. This was a husband defending his best friend. From there, things only became more raw because the couple opened up about their fertility journey, something Demi said has been both painful and deeply triggering. Between long gaps without a period, PCOS-related symptoms, false hopes, and countless pregnancy tests that ended in disappointment, she admitted she's reached the point where even the question, "What does the test say?" brings back a wave of anxiety. But despite all the heartache, they both spoke with so much hope about adding another child to their blended family. Their daughter's Christmas wish, a baby sibling, Bret's greatest wish, to see Demi finally get the joy she deserves. Their honesty wasn't just emotional, it was human. But in the middle of this heavy, vulnerable moment, Entertainment Tonight brought out something nobody expected. A surprise clip from years ago. A clip Bret had forgotten even existed, and the studio erupted in laughter and shock, because there he was, years younger, fresh-faced, standing in front of cameras talking about becoming a contestant on The Bachelor. Completely unaware of what destiny was about to rearrange. He talked about being nominated anonymously, and the twist? She literally set him on the path that eventually led right back to her. Fate or cosmic irony? You decide! As the clip played, Bret laughed, blushed, shook his head, and you could see Demi fighting tears of pride. It was surreal for both of them. Because instead of entering a TV romance competition, he ended up finding his actual soulmate in real life. The woman who had secretly put his name in the running. Now let's talk reactions. The internet is buzzing. Longtime fans are calling the moment full circle destiny. Critics who once doubted Demi's authenticity are suddenly rethinking everything. Even former cast members and reality stars are commenting about how refreshing it is to see a couple showing honest emotion without camera-friendly walls up. The clip feels like a movie scene, the before version of a man who has no idea that his future wife is literally watching him. Talk about dating another woman. And here's where things get interesting. Hidden in this interview are tiny clues Bret never recognized at the time. The way he talks humbly, the way he avoids dramatic TV tactics, the way he looks genuinely nervous. Insiders have quietly said, this is the version of Bret produces love, and the version they rarely get. His charm was natural, not reality TV rehearsed. If he had actually joined the show, he would have been an instant fan favorite. And quite possibly, we would have never gotten Demi and Bret as a couple at all. This alternate timeline is wild to imagine. Experts in reality TV casting have also weighed in. One insider said, contestants who don't come in as superfans usually end up being the most genuine. Bret could have gone very far. Another said, Demi's nomination was the real plot twist. It changed everything the minute she pressed submit. So what does this all mean for their future? Their careers? Their public image? For Demi, this moment could be a major reset. Season 3 painted her unfairly, but this interview, and Bret's emotional defense, reminds viewers who she truly is. This could be the turning point where public opinion swings back in her favor. For Bret, viewers are seeing a depth to him that reality TV rarely captures. A man who stands by his wife, cries openly, admits fear, and shows gratitude for life's strange twists. And for them as a couple, this entire media storm may actually create a stronger image. The real couple who made it despite fame, scrutiny, and emotional pressure. They're reminding viewers of Sean and Catherine from The Bachelor. Grounded, stable, family-focused. But this one is different, because this one shows two people who were meant to cross paths, even when they were headed in opposite directions. As Demi and Bret look forward to building a home, launching a mental health and postpartum-focused business, expanding their family, and writing a new chapter of their lives, the emotions in that studio were very real. Bret looked at Demi and said, "Get ready to really live. Get ready to live for the first time." That line alone, it's going viral, and now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments.